Hey guys, welcome back. Today is a cleaning video. Today I'm cleaning my house for the holidays and I have a few tips and tricks that can help you speed clean your home. And I made a checklist because you know I love checklists. This is like my holiday housekeeping checklist and it's free. I'm gonna put the link below so you can download it and get your house sparkly for the holidays too. So these are the things that I really focus on before we have company coming over or just having holiday meals in the house. So in the kitchen, it's extra important to clear the counters because you want space to set out food for people to, get themselves, and you want to be able to maybe roll out cookies or just have that extra counter space. And then of course, clean them. I also have to clean out the fridge, and here's why. When people come over, they help themselves to drinks, or they help me put away the leftovers, or help me prepare meals. And if your fridge is gross, that's embarrassing. So take a few seconds to get out those spoiled, leftovers and to give it a good wipe. And the same goes for your oven, especially if you're cooking a meal. You may have people help you, take the turkey out of the oven or something like that. And if you have 10-day-old melted cheese in there, oh, the grossness. Okay. I sprayed some cleaner in here earlier, just so, it stinks, just so it could, it could do a little magic. And now it's time to wipe it out because this is embarrassing. Look at that. Oh, why did it get so bad? You know what? My mother-in-law was here and she cooked lasagna a couple days ago. She saw my oven like this. Oh, I'm so embarrassed right now. Yep, it needs a good, it's just okay. You should wipe out the inside of the oven. The other thing is organizing your Tupperware or your food storage, because odds are people are going to help you pack up the leftovers, and if they open up your Tupperware cupboard, they will know that you're a giant fraud unless you take a few seconds to organize that. This is the time of year where I always take a really good look at my glasses and mugs too, and chisel off the spots. I don't know, I don't care if my own family's drinking out of glasses with baked on stuff, but no, they have to be cleaned over the holidays. So I usually run them through the dishwasher again using, something that can help remove the spots and give them a good scrub so they're really clean for company. And the utensil drawer. Have you noticed, is yours full of crumbs? Mine is. I don't know how they get in there, but people may be helping themselves to your forks and knives, so give your utensil sorter a really good wipe down. So I really wanted to just wipe it out, but it was bad. It was so bad. So I ended up taking everything out and running it through the dishwasher. This is what it looked like, you guys. I'm curious, what does yours look like? How dirty is yours? Of course, I have mopped the floors on there, but last and not least is to kind of organize your hot drinks. So if not a hot cocoa station, at least have the spots where you keep your coffee and your tea and your sugar really easy to access, because again, people are probably helping themselves to that kind of stuff. So moving on to the bathroom. This is the time where I like to put out a fresh new towel and give the toilet a really deep down scrub, not forgetting the base. So many people forget to clean the base. You have to get down there on your hands and knees and scrub the base. There is unmentionables under the toilet seat, but there was toothpaste. I mean, my kids get toothpaste everywhere, literally under the toilet seat too. I mean, how is that even possible? I have no idea. I also give the bathtub a really good scrub. I refill all the soap dispensers to make sure they're really nice and full, and I clean all the dried on crusty soap off the handle if there is any there. I polish the mirrors and the taps, and I spend a second. This is probably the one space where I spend a second to just reorganize the drawers and maybe even under the sink, because people are nosy. People, when they're in the bathroom, it's private, the door's shut. I know sometimes I do it, I'm going to admit it. I'll open a drawer or a medicine cabinet to peek inside. Why do we do that? I don't know, but people do. So take a second just to make it look tidy, because people will be looking in there. Last but not least, leave an air freshener for people in case they need an air freshener. People appreciate that.
Moving right along to the living room.
This is the one room where I really give a deep down clean. I definitely focus on because we spend most of our time in here. So give everything a really good dust. I like to Febreze the throw pillows and the blankets so they don't smell like my dog. Make sure there's no cobwebs in the corners and dust the lamps.
Take a few minutes to clean the stains that you have on your furniture, perhaps spot stain them, or give a wipe if you have leather. Here's one thing I love doing is creating a game basket. So I have a basket here in the living room and I'm gonna fill it with like board games and cards and different things that people can do while they're socializing. We love doing family games, you know, at Christmas time, but I always forget about it. I always forget to bring those things out. Everybody loves it. So if it's on hand right in the living room, we're definitely more likely to play. Obviously, I'm gonna vacuum and mop the floors, but I'm also gonna take a second to create a toy area. So when we have little kids over in the holidays, other people's kids, they can like trash the house, you know what I'm saying? So I pack up a lot of the toys and just leave a basket, or we use our coffee table storage for a couple of great toys that kids can play with right in the living room, but it's not so overwhelming that they're going to completely destroy my house. I also like to set out photo books, because old people love looking through photo books. No offense to the old people who are coming to visit, but it is nice when they're sitting and they're having their coffee or we're socializing that they can flip through our family photo books. So I like leaving those out for people to look at. The last section of the printable is other. So it's really important to clean your entranceway. That's your first impression when people walk in your house. You know, it should be clean and tidy and have a spot that they can take their shoes off if you're like us in Canada and people take their shoes off at the door. It's also important to make room for coats. So I cleaned out this closet a little bit and added some extra hangers. So when company does come, I have a spot where they can hang their coat. If you're like me and you have drinkers in the family, it's important to have a little bar area because this way they don't feel self-conscious having to ask for another drink. They can go and they can pour themselves a glass of wine or a rye and coke, whatever it is that your family likes. So having a little area where you've set out some different liqueurs, is that what they're called? Liquor, let's call it what it is, and different mixes is definitely appreciated by holiday guests. Take the time to catch up on laundry. My laundry right now is out of control, but we're so busy over the holidays. I always make sure I've done every single load and we're completely caught up before the holiday rush begins. This isn't really cleaning, but take a few seconds to create a playlist on your phone or your tablet of all your favorite holiday songs. That way when people come over, you can just hit play and it creates a nice ambiance. I always want to do this and I always forget to do this. Even when we're opening up presents, I love listening to Christmas music on Christmas morning, but I always forget to have it ready beforehand, so we never do. I am definitely doing it this year because it's on my checklist. And have it smell really nice. One of my favorite things to do is get a pot, put some cinnamon sticks, water, cloves, and some orange peels in it and just simmer it on the stove. It smells so Christmassy and amazing, and the smell lasts all day long. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed and are feeling inspired to get clean for the holidays. And remember, I'm gonna put the link to this free printable down below. You can print it off and check it off as you clean your house for the holidays.
Okay, so don't forget you can still enter to win the Lull mattress, which is like such a nice mattress, all the way till Christmas Eve. Same as the Roomba 980. I'm gonna wait and draw that on Christmas Eve, and I'm gonna put the link below in the description to this adorable DIY Christmas gift that you can pull out at the last minute. Who doesn't want a mug that says for fox's sakes? I mean, I know I do. And I'm also gonna put the link to this video. This one's been pretty popular. It is DIY photo bulbs. It's a really cool last minute gift, or you can give it like an heirloom gift or something really special. Again though, this is the thing, you have to use floor polish to make these, not floor cleaner, not a floor cleaner and floor polish in one, like the old school make your floor shiny kind of polish. I'm going to put the link to that video in the description.